lost? Are you bored? Are you lonely? Are you tired of scrolling through memes and watching twerking videos on TikTok all day? Me too. I don't know if they thought I was gonna say something else.
She loving my state of mind. She say I'm one of a kind. She loving my vibe. That's why she got in my ride. She love me. She love me. She love me. She love me. She said she feeling my vibe. I feel the same on the side. She said she down for the ride. We can both ride for the side.
What's up, and welcome to another episode of Kicking with Lee and Trip. Well, minus Lee because like Lee's not exactly. Oh no. Anyways, I'm gonna be talking about how to earn $1 million, whether it's in a year, 30 days, 5 years, just period. How to earn $1 million. Okay. So on a real, like, I don't know if I don't know if everyone else can agree with me, but like, yo, this whole virus, it's just been eating away at me and eating away at everyone else. Why? Because we've been at home. Such a crime, right? So here's the thing. I thought like, yo, instead of sitting on Instagram all day and scrolling, yo, look at this fat butty thing, dog. Oh, do you see this right now? Instead of sitting in a room and playing video games all damn day.
My gosh, we get lit. Somebody help me. Oh my gosh.
Instead of crying at the fact that you can't get to the hairdresser or you can't get to the barber to look fresh anymore for absolutely nobody.
Bro, I need a lineup. Bro, I need a lineup, dog.
Why not just educate yourself on how we can further ourselves during this terrible time? That is why I've come up with 10 good ways on becoming a millionaire, whether it be in a year, 2 years, 30 days, depending on where you're at in life.
Okay.
How do we become millionaires? Let's find out. Number 1, get your mind right. What'd you say? That's right, get your mind right. At the end of the day, we have to realize one simple thing. Ain't nothing on this earth that we can achieve unless we think it first. I mean, it's just like this. If you say, hey,
I can't do this, or I can't do that,
do you think we can do it?
Nope.
You already made up in your mind that you can't do it. No? I mean that's pretty straight. It's pretty straightforward, pretty simple there, right? Get your mind right. Number 2, a very, very key component that I think we all skip over, including, you know, myself. Get out of debt. I mean, how do you expect to have money? And I'm talking about racks. And I'm talking about like, well, mills. How do you expect to have that if you got debt? At the end of the day, we gotta look at it like this. Like, hey man, I'm not a millionaire until all of my other stuff is cleared. As soon as I become a millionaire, then I'm gonna clear all my debt. Well, you prove a very valid point in the sense where we can't exactly clear everything when we ain't got all the money to do it.
Bro, on top of my throat.
That's bars. Anyways, we can't clear all of it, I know. But if we start chipping away at it and knowing exactly what our debts are, we can't exactly clear all of it at once. You're absolutely right. But if we have in our mind that we have debt to clear, it makes it so much easier as money starts to flow in. Am I right?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, this is so boring.
You're right. You're right. That's exactly why you broke. That's exactly why you gonna stay broke. You're right. Number 3, save your money. I know this is a hard one because like, you know, I even look at myself like, bro, sometimes when those J's come out, or sometimes when that new hot game comes out, you just gotta have it now. If that new purse come out, ladies, you just gotta have it now. I mean, we can get that purse right now, but I mean, what good's that purse if you don't have money to put in it?
You's right.
I mean, like, what good are those J's if you live in your car?
Damn!
Right? Or why do you have J's and you don't have a car? What about that? Or like, what part of those J's are you gonna eat for lunch?
Bruh.
I'm pretty sure you're gonna have to eat. Bottom line is, save your money. It doesn't matter if you're saving $1. Let's just say you found 20 bucks. Even if you save $1, $2 out of that 20 bucks, and you don't look at that 20, you don't look at that dollar, that $2. You put it away somewhere where, you know, it's out of sight, out of mind. Think about how much it accumulates over a year. Try it. I know I have. I skipped over a few like essential steps that I know guaranteed comes before maybe the last two things I just said. And what that is consistency. We gotta practice consistency. And that sometimes doesn't even have to do with money, but what it will do is it will carry over into money. What do you mean, Trick? Well, see, here's the thing. Something as simple as, okay, waking up early. Let's just say you're somebody who likes to wake up super late, 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock. But let's just say we practice waking up earlier. Guess what? Waking up earlier means you just allotted yourself more hours in the day to get things done. You've allotted yourself more hours in the day to even think on how you're going to generate money. Practice thinking a certain way. You gotta practice eating a certain way. You gotta practice healthy living. You gotta practice great energy in order to move to the next level. Once you have nailed consistency, everything else becomes so much easier. Next thing, offer something to the world that you know the world is going to need it on a daily basis. Funny thing, no one on this earth knows what they need until somebody tells them what it is that they need. Sound dumb, huh? Can you imagine the type of money the inventor of toilet paper makes?
Some crazy stuff.
Can you imagine? But can you see what I'm saying? Like toilet paper, toothpaste, the list goes on. Just think about that stuff. Which brings me to my next thing. Create a detailed plan and execute that every single day. I mean Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Saturday at 2 a.m. I'm pretty sure you get my point. Like I said, detailed plan and execute. Okay? Next point, invest in yourself. Now, a lot of people think that investing just entails money. Absolutely wrong. You see, investing money is definitely a sure way of investing, for sure. The number one thing that you can invest is time. Time. If you invest time into yourself, you'll see over time, money will start to flourish. Money will start to find its way to you. The more time you spend on something that you are super passionate about, is the more it will grow. Is the more you'll see things happen for you. Next point. This one is definitely a hard one because you might be saying,
Well, Trip, how is it that, I don't believe, obviously I'm the one that's saying. Well, Trip, like, how is it that, I don't have confidence about the thing? Like, I'm the one that told you about it in the first place. I'm the one that dreamt it up, right?
wrong. At the end of the day, the very first step is, you are correct. Dreaming it, thinking it, speaking it into existence. But how can you speak something into existence without believing it? That's like planting a seed in crappy soil and watering it. That's like planting a seed, watering it, but leaving it in the dark. You gotta believe in yourself and you gotta act like you already have it. Sounds simple, but a lot of us have difficulties in this area. Speak it, believe it, have confidence in it, and it'll happen. Real talk. I promise I didn't plan it this way. Make a YouTube channel. Yes, there's YouTube channels about hair. Yes, there's YouTube channels about makeup. Yes, there's YouTube channels on cooking. Yes, there's couples YouTube. Yes, there's gaming YouTube.
Yes, there's YouTube for everything under the sun.
But guess what? One key component that we have all forgotten. Nobody's been you before. There's a million makeup tutorial YouTubes. Everyone does their makeup differently. There's a million hair tutorial YouTubes. Everybody does their hair differently. Gaming, everyone plays differently. Everyone has their own flair and flavor that they bring to the table. Find your flair, find your flavor, and you will be successful. That is if you are entertaining. I mean, if you suck, then just don't, I guess. Lastly, go play the lottery. You might win. No, real talk. Play the lottery, you might win. Again, you think it, you believe it, guess what? It'll happen. There's a lot of people who have won the lottery and they were broke. They were poor. They didn't have no more money. They said this was the last straw. They said this was the end of the road. They said this was the last of the Mohicans. They said they ain't have no other option. And that alone created the biggest and strongest belief within themselves, and guess what? They're millionaires. Did they stay millionaires? We don't know. There's a lot of people who won the lottery and then they're broke right after. Which brings me back to my other points, like saving your money and understanding finances and so on and so forth. You know, I could really babble on like forever and I know I didn't do this in a suit. I know I didn't do this in some glasses and, you know, a blazer and a tie, and I just didn't do it the way that everyone else does. Okay, cool, whatever. You want to be a millionaire? These are some simple steps to follow. You can take it or you can leave it. Thanks for tuning into this short yet sweet, yet very informative, yet very cool and laid back. What do we call it? This short video on how to be successful, how to get your money up, how to get to that bag. I wish you all great success, and I know you can do it, because I know I will. Peace.
She said she feeling my vibe. I feel the same on the side. She said she down for the ride. We could both run for the